Imagine sitting in a quiet doctor's office, the faint hum of fluorescent lights overhead. You're waiting, your heart pounding, a million thoughts racing through your mind. Then the words come, "You have cancer." In that instant, the world shifts. Time seems to freeze, and a whirlwind of fear, uncertainty, and questions takes over. For many, these words feel like a full stop, a sentence handed down without appeal. But what if we reframed this moment? What if these words marked not the end, but the beginning? The beginning of a fight for life, a journey of courage, and a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. Every 2 seconds, someone in the world hears those same words. It's a universal experience that transcends borders, languages, and cultures. Yet, no two journeys are alike. For some, it's a wake-up call to cherish every moment. For others, it's a rallying cry to defy the odds, to become more than a statistic. This is not just a story about illness, it's a story about humanity, about hope, and about the extraordinary strength we find within ourselves when faced with the unimaginable. Do you know that cancer is one of the most pressing challenges of our time? Globally, it remains the second leading cause of death, claiming nearly 10 million lives annually. That's more than the entire population of New York City each year. These numbers are staggering, but they're more than just statistics. They're mothers, fathers, children, friends, and loved ones. Behind every number is a story. A father who won't see his daughter graduate, a mother who fights to hold her newborn, or a teenager who dreams of a future beyond the hospital walls. And yet, the impact of cancer goes far beyond the individual. It ripples through families, communities, and societies. It challenges healthcare systems, tests emotional resilience, and pushes the boundaries of science and innovation. But amidst these challenges, there is hope. Advances in research, early detection, and treatment are saving lives every day. Survivors are living proof that cancer does not have the final word. Cancer, just the word alone, often evokes a visceral reaction. It's a word that carries weight, often shrouded in fear, uncertainty, and stigma. For many, cancer is synonymous with pain, suffering, and loss. It's seen as a relentless adversary, a shadow that looms over lives, threatening to take away everything cherished. The moment someone hears the diagnosis, their mind often leaps to the worst-case scenarios: grueling treatments, emotional and physical tolls, and an uncertain future. But why does cancer hold such a powerful grip on our collective psyche? Part of it stems from its history. For decades, cancer was considered an insurmountable foe, with few treatment options and a low survival rate. Stories of loved ones lost and lives cut short have cemented its reputation as a disease that's both feared and misunderstood. There's also the misconception that a cancer diagnosis is a definitive death sentence. While cancer remains a serious and complex disease, advancements in medical science have transformed many types of cancer into manageable or even curable conditions. Yet, the outdated perceptions persist, often leaving patients and their families overwhelmed and paralyzed by fear. What lies beyond these perceptions? For every grim statistic, there are stories of survival. For every moment of despair, there are breakthroughs in treatment. Cancer is not just a story of loss. It's also a story of resilience, determination, and the human spirit's capacity to fight back. To truly understand the first impression of cancer, we must step into the shoes of someone who has lived it. Let me tell you a real-life story. Meet Sarah, a 35-year-old mother of two. She had always been healthy, the kind of person who rarely even caught a cold. When she felt an unusual lump during a routine self-exam, she didn't think much of it. Still, she decided to get it checked out, more out of caution than concern. A week later, Sarah sat in her doctor's office, expecting to hear that it was nothing serious. Instead, she heard the words that would change her life forever: an unusual lump during a routine self-exam. She didn't think much of it. Still, she decided to get it checked out, more out of caution than concern. A week later, Sarah sat in her doctor's office, expecting to hear that it was nothing serious. Instead, she heard the words that would change her life forever. "You have breast cancer." In that moment, Sarah describes feeling like the air had been sucked out of the room. Her thoughts spiraled. What does this mean for my kids? Will I see them grow up? How will we afford this? She felt a mix of shock, disbelief, and fear. But amidst the whirlwind of emotions, one thought stood out. I have to fight. For myself, for my family. Sarah's story mirrors the experiences of millions. The initial reaction to a cancer diagnosis is often a flood of emotions: fear, anger, confusion, and even guilt. Some question what they could have done differently to prevent it, while others feel overwhelmed by the road ahead. But Sarah's story also highlights an important truth. While the first impression of cancer may be one of fear, it doesn't have to define the journey. For Sarah, that initial moment of despair was soon replaced by determination. She reached out to her support network, researched her treatment options, and leaned on her family for strength. Today, Sarah is not only a survivor, but also an advocate, sharing her story to help others navigate their own journeys. Let's dive into the concept of cancer. At its core, cancer is a disease of the body's cells, the basic building blocks of life. Under normal conditions, cells grow, divide, and die in an orderly and controlled way. This process ensures that the body functions properly, replacing old or damaged cells with new ones as needed. However, cancer disrupts this natural balance. Cancer begins when a single cell undergoes genetic changes, often caused by mutations in its DNA. These changes can trigger the cell to grow and divide uncontrollably, ignoring the body's signals to stop. Like healthy cells, cancerous cells don't die when they should. Instead, they continue to multiply, forming masses called tumors. Some tumors remain localized and benign, but others invade nearby tissues or spread to distant parts of the body through the bloodstream or lymphatic system, a process known as metastasis. Think of it like a car with a broken brake system. Normally, the brakes ensure the car stops when needed, maintaining safety and order. But when the brakes fail, the car becomes uncontrollable, potentially causing damage. Similarly, cancer cells lose their ability to regulate growth, leading to chaos within the body. Cancer isn't a single disease, but a collection of over 200 different types, each with unique characteristics. For example, lung cancer behaves differently from breast cancer, and even within the same type, individual tumors can vary. This complexity makes cancer both fascinating and challenging to treat. During the advancements in research in cancer, despite its complexity, our understanding of cancer has advanced dramatically over the past few decades. Researchers around the world are unraveling its mysteries, leading to breakthroughs that are transforming how we diagnose, treat, and prevent the disease. 1. Using immunotherapy, which is one of the most exciting developments in cancer treatment, is immunotherapy, which harnesses the power of the body's immune system to fight cancer. Unlike traditional treatments like chemotherapy, which attack both healthy and cancerous cells, immunotherapy trains the immune system to specifically target cancer cells. For instance, checkpoint inhibitors remove the brakes on immune cells, allowing them to attack tumors more effectively. This approach has shown remarkable success in treating cancers like melanoma and certain types of lung cancer. 2. Precision medicine. This is an approach that tailors treatment to an individual's unique genetic makeup and the specific characteristics of their cancer. By identifying mutations driving the disease, doctors can prescribe targeted therapies that are more effective and have fewer side effects than traditional treatments. For example, this is an approach that tailors treatment to an individual's unique genetic makeup and the specific characteristics of their cancer. By identifying mutations driving the disease, doctors can prescribe targeted therapies that are more effective and have fewer side effects than traditional treatments. For example, drugs like trastuzumab, Herceptin, are designed to target specific proteins found in certain breast cancers. 3. Using early detection technologies such as liquid biopsies, allow doctors to identify cancer-related biomarkers in a simple blood test, often before symptoms appear. Imaging techniques, like advanced MRI and PET scans, are also becoming more precise, enabling earlier and more accurate diagnoses. 4. By using cancer vaccines. Like the HPV vaccine, prevent certain types of cancer, researchers are also developing therapeutic vaccines designed to treat existing cancers by boosting the immune response against tumor cells. These vaccines hold promise for cancers that are resistant to conventional treatments. Undergoing gene editing CRISPR, which have opened new doors in cancer research, allowing scientists to edit genes with unprecedented precision. This technology is being used to study cancer's underlying mechanisms and develop potential cures by correcting genetic mutations. 6. Using artificial intelligence, AI in oncology, helps how cancer is diagnosed and treated. The machine learning algorithms analyze vast amounts of data to identify patterns, predict outcomes, and recommend personalized treatment plans. This AI-powered imaging tools can detect tumors with remarkable accuracy, even in their earliest stages. Let me make this clear. A cancer diagnosis is more than a medical condition. It's an emotional earthquake that shakes the very foundation of a person's life. The moment someone hears the words, "You have cancer," their world often splits into a before and after. The emotional journey begins with shock as the mind struggles to process the enormity of the situation. This initial disbelief may soon give way to denial, a defense mechanism to cope with the overwhelming reality. As the reality of the diagnosis sets in, many patients experience a flood of emotions, ranging from anger, why me, to fear of the unknown. Questions about survival, treatment, and the future dominate their thoughts. Some may feel a profound sense of loss, mourning the life they once knew, and grappling with the uncertainty of what lies ahead. Others may feel guilt, questioning whether their lifestyle choices or actions contributed to the disease. As treatment begins, new challenges arise. The physical toll of therapies like chemotherapy, radiation, and surgery can be exhausting, but the emotional toll is equally significant. Patients often face feelings of isolation, as they may withdraw from social activities or feel misunderstood by those who haven't experienced cancer firsthand. Body image issues, financial stress, and fears about recurrence add layers of complexity to the emotional burden. Do you know that many patients also discover incredible inner strength? Over time, acceptance often emerges, not as resignation, but as a determination to face the journey head on. This shift can lead to a newfound appreciation for life, deeper relationships, and a stronger sense of purpose. For some, the experience becomes a catalyst for personal growth and advocacy, inspiring them to help others navigate similar paths. However, resilience and support systems are critical in helping individuals navigate the challenges of cancer. Resilience allows patients and caregivers to face emotional and physical difficulties with strength and determination, often uncovering an inner resolve they never knew they had. Support systems, both formal and informal, play a pivotal role in this process, offering emotional, psychological, and practical assistance. Community support provides a sense of belonging, reminding patients and caregivers that they are not alone in their journey. Sharing experiences with others who have faced similar challenges. Systems, both formal and informal, play a pivotal role in this process, offering emotional, psychological, and practical assistance. Community support provides a sense of belonging, reminding patients and caregivers that they are not alone in their journey. Sharing experiences with others who have faced similar challenges can inspire hope and foster connection. Mental health resources, such as counseling and therapy, help individuals process complex emotions and develop strategies to cope with stress, anxiety, and grief. Spiritual and emotional practices, including mindfulness and meditation, offer tools to find peace and purpose, even amidst uncertainty. Practical support systems also ease the burden of daily life, addressing logistical challenges like transportation, financial strain, and caregiving responsibilities. These resources create stability and allow individuals to focus on healing and recovery. Small victories, such as completing a treatment milestone or enjoying a moment of normalcy, become powerful symbols of progress and hope, reinforcing resilience. Together, resilience and support systems transform the cancer journey, turning adversity into an opportunity for growth, connection, and strength. They demonstrate the power of community and the boundless capacity of the human spirit to endure and thrive. Furthermore, cancer awareness is a powerful tool in the fight against this disease. Early detection and regular screenings are among the most effective ways to improve outcomes and save lives. Many cancers, such as breast, cervical, cancers, and colorectal, are highly treatable when caught early. Yet fear, stigma, and misinformation often prevent individuals from seeking the screenings they need. This must change. Imagine this. A simple test, taking only a few minutes of your time, could mean the difference between life and death. Early detection not only increases the chances of successful treatment, but also reduces the physical and emotional toll of advanced stage cancer. Regular screenings, self-examinations, and awareness of symptoms empower individuals to take control of their health. It's not just about preventing cancer, it's about protecting the moments that matter most. From watching your children grow up to sharing milestones with loved ones, awareness campaigns and education initiatives play a crucial role in dispelling myths and encouraging proactive health behaviors. By normalizing conversations about cancer and reducing the stigma around screenings, we can foster a culture where seeking medical advice is seen as a strength, not a weakness. Accessible and affordable healthcare resources are also